You have to share.
You know, I don't know sometimes how I end up where I end up. And I'm being serious because if you tuned in a few shows ago, I had an exotic dancer on the show. Tonight, I have a webcam model. I don't get it myself. I really, really don't understand.
This is the Chris Top Program.
Hi, I'm Chris Top. First off, I want to thank you for tuning into the Chris Top Program. While I try my best to keep the show as rated PG-13 as possible, sometimes things slip out, or sometimes things happen, and that's just the way live radio goes. And because this is the internet, the FCC isn't around to tell me what I can and can't do. So because of the occasional slip-up or the guest that might get out of hand, you really need to be 18 or older to listen. If you happen to be under 18, please make sure you get your parents' permission. Go! Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top Program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top Program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a party full MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top Program. Chris Top Program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top Program. Chris Top Program. Wanna hear the music on the Chris Top Program.
This is the Chris Top Program.
I am the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How the hell are you, world? It's really good to see you. It really, really is. You know, I'm a little disappointed in myself because I just came off of 9 days. A vacation, a 9-day vacation. And it was one of those stay-at-home what's that called? A staycation? Is that right? A staycation?
I guess.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I did one of those because, well, I'm always going places. I'm always on the go. And it was just nice to stay home and not do anything. It really was. And I really thought I was going to broadcast more than I did. But I ended up maybe 5 or 6 broadcasts, which is good because I've been slacking really bad. I mean, because it got to the point where it was maybe once every couple of weeks, that kind of thing, just because I stay so busy all the time. But I took off early today. I'm off tomorrow, so it's like another little mini vacation. So it's kind of cool. So I'm going to try to make up a little bit for that. And you know, this show is probably one of the least prepared shows I've ever done. Well, because I have a guest. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a bunch of questions. Now, if you didn't see, you know, and I'm doing something else I said I wasn't going to do too. It's the type of company I'm hanging out with, is what it is. I'm hanging around bad influences is what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to blame it all on you.
I'll take that.
I'm hanging out with some bad influences. So today I have a good friend with me. Her name is Karma. What does Karma do? Well, Karma is actually a webcam model. You may not know what that is. You may have. By the end of the show, you're going to know. You're going to know what this is. And see, and I'm drinking again. And I said, okay, my vacation's over. I'm not going to drink anymore. And then Karma looks in my freezer. Peach vodka. So, I mean, I guess it's one of those things. I don't know. All right, now.
We should thank Cookie for that.
Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie. I think you probably get along with Cookie.
I probably would.
Okay, now, I'm going to ask you just a few questions, and you can get off on tangents and talk about whatever you want, and I'll just listen if you want to.
You know I rant.
Now, you do rant. You talk. See, what is it about people in the adult entertainment industry?
You have to be talkative. You have to be able to talk to people. You have to be charismatic. You've got to have that personality. Otherwise, you won't make any money.
Oh, my gosh. I've never, ever been around women that talked as much as you guys do. It's insane. It's like, I'll try to say something, and then I don't even think you listen when I say stuff. Cookie's the same way. It's like, I'll say a couple of things, you're like, yeah. And anyway, well, I was saying this. And then you'll go right back to your story.
Anyway, back to my life.
Exactly. Exactly. So, okay, so you are in the, now would you call it the adult entertainment industry, would you?
Yes, it's the adult entertainment industry.
Let me ask you this. You go by webcam model, but that's like maybe calling an exotic dance or a stripper an exotic dancer. It's sort of the PR way to say it.
Yeah, it really is.
So would you say you're in the porn industry?
No, because it's not two people. But yes, technically.
Okay, so I have a porn star in my apartment. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that just one time. From strippers to porn stars, I'm going to hell. I know I am.
Yeah.
Now, what got you started? I mean, did you just start right off in the cam business, or were you doing other things before that?
Well, I was dancing, and then
You were.
I was an exotic dancer.
Okay, got it. Stripper.
I was a stripper.
Can I call you a stripper?
Yeah,
Does that
call
offend
me
you?
a stripper. I'm not offended by stripper. That's what I was doing. I was stripping. I mean,
Okay. You were taking it all off.
Fits. I mean, wear it.
Or not wear it.
No, they like us to wear our shoes.
Now, how tall?
Not on the webcam.
How tall are you?
With or without the shoes?
Without the shoes.
Oh, I'm 5'2".
With the shoes.
5'8".
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta get some height on me.
You can balance in those.
Yes.
So you've got nice calves in it.
Those are easier to wear. And yes, I have awesome calves.
Nice. All right. So you started out dancing. How did you get into dancing?
Well, I turned 18 and was like, hey, this could be some awesome money. If you got it, flaunt it. Why not?
Right.
So,
a lot of money for an 18-year-old.
right. It definitely is.
Okay.
Well, my last job dancing was really only on the weekends, so I needed something so that I didn't feel so lazy sitting at home during the week. Because, I mean, I had enough money that I didn't need another job, but, I mean, who really wants to sit around their house all day, every day?
Sure.
So I Googled webcam modeling because me and a couple of my friends like watching porn together because we're weird and we're heathens. And when I was like, hey, Karma, you should do that. And so I filled out the job application. They told me I was pretty. They got me to send them my ID, and they gave me a job.
And that's all it took?
That's all it took.
Wow.
And I make my own hours.
No, wait. Now, you've been cam modeling for how long?
It's been 6 months now.
6 months now. Okay, so you didn't start that until you were 25.
Right.
So you have been dancing up from the time you were 18 until now?
No, I've had regular jobs in between, but
Okay.
I've been dancing probably a total of 5 years.
Okay, so that was do you like dance in a club, or how does that work?
My last one was private parties, which, by the way, anybody in the audience, if you're considering being a stripper,
Yeah.
go for the private party jobs. Those people have the money.
So there's more in that.
There's definitely more in that.
All right. And you don't have to work, I guess, the same hours? It's just a gig,
No.
like a gig?
Yeah, it's like a gig. They text you. My boss would text me rather than call and be like, hey, you want to go do a... They had different things. Sometimes we did topless waitressing. Sometimes it was a 2-girl fantasy show. Yes, you can ask me for the details of that one.
Nice.
Sometimes it was just to go do a bachelor party. Have you ever heard of a strippergram?
I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is. Do you sing?
Yeah.
Do you really?
You knock on the door.
I was making a joke. Okay.
You run up. It's like one of those singing telegrams, kind of, except for with a stripper. Like, the stripper comes. She's there for maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And she, like, does a sexy dance, gives whoever the strippogram is for.
Right.
Gives them their lap dance.
Yeah.
And she sings them a little ditty about whatever it is that this special occasion is.
Uh-huh.
And then you get your money and you go.
Nice. Now, do you do like naked house cleaning? Because I'd be interested in that.
You know, we could make a payment arrangement.
We could work out a deal for that. Would it be
Make a
topless,
payment
or would it be like completely nude, or how does that work?
I mean, like, the prices go based on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So if I wanted you topless, it'd be cheaper
Yeah.
than the complete nude
Yeah, the
package.
completely nude.
Now, would you really like do a good job cleaning too?
Yeah, I'm actually really great at cleaning. I
Nice.
just ask that you get some organic chemicals because I don't want to be messing with bleach naked. That just seems like an accident would happen.
Maybe so. We've got a couple people in the chat already. We've got Sarah in the chat. Sarah, it's so good to see you, and I love you as well. And Char's with me. She says she loves stay home or staycation, so I guess I did that right. And then Char said this. She says, Chris used the show to get porn stars in his apartment. Maybe. Maybe I do. I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I'm hoping, if you're listening somewhere besides Spreaker, come on over to Spreaker, sign up. It's fun, it's easy, it's free. And you can join in the chat while we broadcast live. And I'm not alone today. I've got Karma with me. Karma's gorgeous. If you haven't seen her yet, make sure you go to the Facebook page and check out her picture, and you can leave some comments and stuff in there. And if you have any questions, I mean, if anything, and she said she would answer anything.
I'm not easily offended. Don't worry. You can ask.
So there you go. You have her permission, and I can't be held accountable for what happens. And yeah, the naked house cleaner would be nice. It really would. Like, would it be expensive? Like for like a weekly thing, like once a week?
We can run over to Hustler and get a French maid outfit.
Okay. I'm down with it. Okay, we're going to end the show right now. Thank you so much for tuning. I'm just kidding. All right, now back. You said one of the deals or one of the plans for the private shows that you did. What was it? The exotic 2-girl or what was it?
Yes, we did a 2-girl fantasy show. Generally, that was a 2-hour show. We'd play lots of dirty stripper games at the beginning.
Wait. What's a dirty stripper game? What is that?
In case any of your listeners ever contact Kitty Cat Now Nashville, which is an awesome company for strippers, I don't want to give away the girls' games, but let's just put it this way. There were beads. Mm-hmm. There were whipped cream shots.
Yeah.
We had glow stick ring toss. Do you even want to know where the glow sticks were? Probably not.
I don't know.
What else did we do? We had a lot of just little dirty stripper games. We do slip and slides. I can give that one away. That's where you rub lube all down yourself and then you just rub your naked body all over some poor guy.
Wow.
We make him strip down.
I don't know that I would call him a
boxers.
poor guy. He's probably pretty happy.
He's embarrassed because he has to strip down to his underwear.
Oh,
Usually when we're like stripped, they give us this look like, whoa, what did I just sign up for?
Yeah, well, guys are so confident when they're around strippers because they have clothes on, I think, and the girls don't.
Right.
So that gives them a little boost of confidence. But when you
I'm like,
put them on your level,
big dangerous shoes on.
Yeah. Are your boobs real?
Yes, my boobies are real. I don't want fake ones.
You don't want fake ones?
No, I
really?
do not want fake ones.
You know, from what I've heard a lot of girls say that the boob implants were a good investment.
Maybe, but I like my boobs, and I've heard from guys their feedback that they like the feel of real boobies more.
Nice. Can I see them?
No. Not showing you my boobies. I charge for these things.
The story of my life. Maybe I could pay you for one. I could pay you for one, maybe. All right. So you did the dancing for 5 years, or you still do it off and on?
Yeah, I'm doing it off and on. I'm looking for a new company to work for.
Now, the webcam thing, you just Googled that one day, you found the company, and was it the first place you found, or did you kind of research it a little bit, or what?
I actually had another girl that referred me to that site specifically, because she works on there too, and she told me that it's a really good company and they pay the best.
Okay.
So, I went for that one, and I mean, hey, I get to set my own hours. If I don't want to go to work, I don't have to.
It's work at home. It's pretty beautiful. And if you don't mind getting naked on cam. Now, is it easier to get naked on a camera like that, or is it easier to do it like in a live environment, like a strip club or a private party or something?
I like the attention one way or another, and I'm one of those natural people. I would so join a nudist colony if they were all young and fit. That I just like being naked, so it's not really hard for me either way.
You know, I'm seeing a trend. I think a lot of dancers probably like the attention. That's probably the main reason. One of the main reasons you're in it.
Oh, I love
aside
the
from
attention.
The money.
Yeah. But you're getting money and attention at the same time.
Would you do it for? You wouldn't do it for free, would you?
No, probably not.
Okay. Now I want to ask you, like a little bit later in the show. I want to ask you some. I don't want to say graphic questions, but they've got to ask you to do some crazy things.
They do.
Yeah. On the cam.
Yeah.
Is it weird? I mean, when you're doing a cam show, can you see the guy too, or are you just looking at your screen?
Some guys will ask you to view their webcam, and you have the option that you can click the button and view the webcam.
Okay.
Now, sometimes I've hit click view the webcam and wished that I hadn't, because then I'm like, oh, this is the last person on earth I would ever want to see me naked. Oh my gosh. But then other times I've opened up the webcam and it's been like, hey, what are you doing on a webcam site? Like, why aren't you out getting it?
Right, or why aren't you modeling on the site?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
hey, you wanna, we can find a new site and we can do boy girl.
Now, have you ever done that?
I've made a couple videos that were boy girl, but
Yeah.
the site that I work for does not allow men to be on camera with you.
Would they allow another woman?
Yes.
Okay,
But first, you have to clear it with them. They've got to make sure that everybody's over 18.
gotcha. Well, that's good.
Right.
That's good. Okay, so what was I going to ask you? You said videos. Now, are these videos that you buy like at the store, or are these videos that you sell on your site? Or
I sell these on my site.
okay,
Actually, what I do is usually through the website I work on, we work on tokens. They don't actually pay us cash. I'm sneaky and I get them to pay me through PayPal. Don't tell anybody. But they'll give me the fee for the video and then I'll send them a link so that they can get in and they can upload that video from my SkyDrive.
Oh, okay. Now, do you sell a lot of videos, or?
I do sell a lot of videos, and actually usually it's about the 10-minute ones just because those are the cheapest ones.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what do you do on the videos? Like, what do they consist of, or how many do you have?
I've got 6 right now. One of them is a boy-girl. I've got another one, and it's a blowjob video. I've got a striptease video. I've got a girl-on-girl video. And I've got just a regular masturbation video. Well,
Just a regular masturbate,
toy.
that's all. Okay.
It's just me with a toy.
No big deal. I'm going to have to mark explicit on this show. I'm feeling it. Okay. So you sell a lot of videos. Now, do you sell anything else?
I sell panties. They have the option to buy my panties.
Now, is this something that's set up by the site, or is this just a request
No,
by...
this is me. And usually
Okay.
it's common with the girls on the sites because a lot of guys do want our worn panties.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. They want our panties that we have worn and not washed.
Nice.
They want these.
Now,
I
do you
guess they
when
can
they order these, do you send them the actual panties that you had on, or do you
Oh yeah, I'll send them the panties I had on.
just take them off, put them in the UPS box, ship them out?
Pretty much.
Wow. Well, and how much do they pay for these panties?
I'm not going to tell you how much I bought for the panties, but usually
Right.
it's about $25 to buy a pair of panties, and that covers their
Like
shipping
$2 for the
costs.
panties.
Hey, I should be Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
They're at least getting a $5
On sale,
pair of
4 or 5.
panties.
Okay, gotcha. So you've got different ways to make. You sell the videos, you sell the actual time with you,
Right.
clothing. If somebody say somebody's watching your webcam and they saw your sneakers over in the corner, would you sell those too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they got the right price. Then I can get myself a new pair of sneakers to replace those. Then
Okay. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I'm kind of scared to look. I'm really kind of scared to look. Let me scroll up a little bit. I don't want to miss anybody. So if you're new to the chat, make sure you say something because my memory's not what it used to be. Let's see. Pam, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. And then we've got James in the chat. James Travis. And yeah, it's a webcam commentary. You know, I don't know. We're going to see where it goes. It could be very interesting. It could be very, very interesting. I have a porn star in my part. I like saying that. It's kind of cool.
I like being considered a porn star now, you guys. I'm not a cam model. I think I'm going to go with porn star.
See, that's good. I'm glad you're cool with that. See, now I can mark something else off my bucket list. So James wants to know, does Chris and the guest take questions?
Yeah.
Yeah? So anything goes, right?
Yep, I'm fine with whatever questions. Go ahead.
All right. So there you go. So you guys can ask away, and Karma will be happy to answer your questions. See, this isn't even my show tonight. This is going to be all you. Because
I'm not shy.
I know nothing about this stuff.
Do you need tokens? Hey, I accept PayPal. That's like cash.
Yeah, Pam, if you got any extra tokens on you, just send them over to me. I'll give you my email address. Hook me up. Yeah, it's hard. It really. Well, she's dressed, so I mean, I can pay attention to the chat. So they're accusing me of not paying attention.
Oh, you can ask me anything. Why are y'all scared to ask? Go for it.
Now, okay, how many tattoos do you have? Because I know you have a few.
You know, I have to recount them again. It's above 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, now say where they're at while you're counting them so people will know.
12. I have 12. I have one on my ankle.
Raise your hand if you think tats are hot. I've got mine raised, like really, really high right now. Okay, go ahead.
I have one on my ankle. I have 2 on my right thigh.
Wait, what's on your ankle? You want to describe
My
them?
ankle is a heart, and it's a melting cherry.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got the cherry. It's
Right.
a melting cherry because I have a deep, dark black soul, pretty much. That's why it's melting black. I've got some just flowers on my thigh, and then on both of my hips, one and the other, one is love and one's beauty, and it's in Japanese. No,
Yeah.
I'm not naked. They're both in Japanese. I've got the tramp stamp. It's a heart.
Yeah.
And some little swirlies coming out. I've got my name tattooed on me in a heart. I've got my name again on me, on my shoulder. I've got a lotus flower that's outlined with some more flowers. I've got the Chinese symbol for dragon on the back of my neck. And I've got a party dot on my arm.
A party dot.
Oh, and I've got my tribal on my tummy and my little heart.
Now, what's your
nose
tribal?
pierced.
Like, what is a tribal?
My tribal's just this blue. It looks like Batman. Mm-hmm. This is what everybody tells me.
It does.
It's just blue. It's tribal.
Now, how far down does that go?
It
Well,
goes
I can't see it.
It goes
all.
down to my bathing suit tail.
Okay. I couldn't see it all. I had to ask. James wants to know if you have any piercings.
Just
and where.
my nose and my ears.
Yeah. Have you ever had anything else pierced before? Like anything else?
I had my belly button pierced at one
Yeah.
point, but it was pierced wrong, and I couldn't get the barbell to go through, so I just took it out and let it close up.
Gotcha. But nothing else ever pierced.
No.
No. Are you gonna venture down there? Ever?
I would like to get the ballet laces on the back of my legs.
That seems like that'd be painful.
What it is it's barbells that go through the back. I think they're about maybe not even an inch long. They're all different lengths, and then they tie a piece of ribbon through them.
Right.
Ribbon, and then they tie it up, and it looks like the crisscross on the ballet slippers.
That just seems like that would hurt.
Oh, it's corseted. That's what it's called. It's called a corset. And I want that on the back of my legs, both of them.
Now, what about anything else pierced?
No.
No.
I don't want anything else pierced.
No. What about like nipples?
No.
No?
I've heard that that's really tough to pierce, and my other friend had a below the belt piercing,
Yeah.
and I used to make so much fun of her because she couldn't walk anywhere without having way too much fun with herself. So I don't want that pierced because that seems embarrassing.
Wow. That's kind of hot, though.
Yeah, except for she used to come home with wet pants, and we'd be like, what happened? And you know what happened.
Now, James wants to know if your hair is trimmed or shaved completely.
Oh my gosh, shaved completely because on my webcam, that's most guys' preference.
Have you ever had a guy just come in and ask for like a 70s thing?
No.
No? So you wouldn't be prepared for that, though?
I wouldn't be prepared for that. I'd have to go cut up one of my wigs and I guess super glue some hair on my cooter.
Whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes.
Well, we're going to take just a quick little break, so if you can think of some questions to ask Karma, please feel free to do that. And again, if you're listening on any other site, come on over to Spreaker.com, sign up. It's fun, it's easy, it's free, and you can ask Karma all kinds of questions. I'm just going to sit back in awe. I get really flustered in situations like this. I found that out. And I told myself, I'm not going to have any more dancers or anything on, so I'll go for the porn star. So, see, that wasn't good for me either, because I'm just not in control of myself. And I don't mean that in a bad, I just can't talk. See, I'm stuttering right now. That's just how I am. But you are absolutely, positively in the right place. This is the Chris Top program. When we come back, we'll ask Karma some more questions. And that's what the show is today. It's just very, very, very laid back.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program. Take it from the top.
Hello, fellow citizens. This is the latest in dork news from around the world. Those wacky potheads may not be as high as they think. They may have our milk money, but we still have all of our brain cells. Fellow dorks, never fear. Those mean girls who steal your bike every day are going to soon end up in Jailsville. Let's see how life looks behind the slammer. Not so much fun making knives out of soap just to survive, is it, ladies? Remember, kids, be a dork, be proud, be hip.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis. I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
According to the apartment manager, the fire started in a woman's home. She was treated for smoke inhalation at a local hospital.
I got bronchitis.
There were no other reports of injury.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. It's a fire, it's a fire, it's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
Definitely cutting edge radio. The Chris Top Program. Sometimes I think I push people a little too hard. It's because I want the best.
Life is good, I'm gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so do you need some time to prepare, or are you ready? The Chris Top Program on Spreaker and PKN Radio.
Life is good, and I am gone. Yeah.
And we're back. This is the Chris Top Program, and yeah, as soon as the show's over, I'm going to mark explicit, because I should have done that in the beginning, because, well, that's where it's going. And I haven't done a show like this in a while, and there's a reason I don't do shows like this, but, you know, what the hell? You only live once, right? It's not every day that I can get a porn actress on my show, so I'm going to take advantage of this situation. So you've got a question here from Shar. She wants to know, and I'm assuming Shar needs some tips on BJs. So, can you give any good BJ tips?
Practice makes perfect.
Well, I mean, are you good at it, or are you what?
I mean, I've never had any bad reviews.
Well, yeah. I'm sure it probably goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take long,
problem.
Huh? Yeah. So, I mean, is that something that you enjoy doing? Because a lot of girls, I think, are lying when they say they enjoy doing it. But, I mean, I'm sure some do.
You know, I think some girls may enjoy hearing, oh, God, that feels awesome, more than actually what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's more getting the compliment behind it.
Well, you know, there's a lot to be said behind that. I think it probably goes both ways with that, because that's part of the experience, I think, you know, when you're getting the reaction and stuff like that, and it's part of the turn on, even if you're doing something that you don't enjoy yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Clinton says, I can't do my show now. The El Dorco is on. You got that right, buddy. He says, I can't have my listeners stumbling upon the fact that Dork Boy is on. Oh, hi, Chris. How are you doing, Clinton? If you don't know who Clinton is, he's the guy that does that poetry show, so you can check that out. And he actually does make poetry fun. But I don't think people are here to hear about that right now, Clinton. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We're talking about sexually oriented stuff. Now, if you just tuned in, Karma is a friend of mine, and she's a webcam model / cam girl / porn actress. She's in the adult entertainment industry, and she's okay. If you're not in the chat, you need to come on over to the chat and check out some of the stuff that they're
asking me.
They're asking. So, why don't you read that one?
Yes, I do. Do I squirt?
Wow.
Yes, I have this ability.
Wow. Can I ask how far?
It's not like a distant thing. It kind of just squishes out.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, you couldn't, like, sit, like, on one side of my apartment and, like, hit, like, a target on the other side? No?
No, but I always wanted to try that ping pong ball trick. We could see if that would work. Maybe I could shoot a ping pong ball at a target.
I might have a ping pong ball. I might have one laying around somewhere. I don't know. I'd like to welcome Mel to the chat. Mel's one of my friends from down under. It's good to see you, Mel. And Mel, you don't really come in here too often, and you came on a strange day. You did. But if you have any questions for I'm starting to sweat. I don't know if it's the vodka or what we're talking about. See, I get like this. I do. Pam wants to know if you get paid well for whatever it is you do. She says she came in late and she had to run and find headphones.
It's one of those jobs you get paid based on the time that you put into it. So I put enough time into it that, yes, I do make pretty good money. I mean, my company the site that I work for, they say some girls make up to $50,000 a month.
Good God.
It just depends. I want to know what they're doing.
I
wish I could have $50,000 a month.
Oh my gosh.
But, I mean, yeah, I make enough to cover my bills and go have a good time with my friends. So, yeah.
Wow. That on top of the dancing, I guess, on the side and stuff like that.
Well, my dancing is the real moneymaker.
So you make more doing that than you do on the cam?
Definitely make more doing that than I do on the cam.
Well, it's interesting. Now, okay, so, and we've got Brenda in the chat. Brenda, it's good to see you. And Brenda, we have a webcam model on the show. So if you guys have any questions at all, now's the time to ask, because this probably won't happen again, just to let you know. So, okay, so you're doing your webcam show. Give me an idea of how it works. Now, do you want to tell everybody, like, how to get there, like where it's at? Just so if they're curious and they want to pay you a visit, they can.
Yeah, it's myfreecams.com, and it is free.
Well, how do you make money if it's free? I don't understand.
Well, the people who actually want to have a good show, they buy tokens on the website, and they pay tokens to get a show. Usually they can request whatever they want to see. There's a few things that I refuse to do.
Oh, okay. So if I come into your when I go to the site, it's myfreecams.com.
Right.
And I'm just seeing a bunch of pictures of a bunch of gorgeous women.
Right.
So I just pick out my girl, click on her, and then it takes me to the chat.
Right. And if you want, the cool thing about our site is you can hit the picture for the first girl, and when you get into her chat room, there's actually a next button. So if you don't like the room you're in, you don't have to go back to the main page.
So she's not as hot as her picture.
You just hit next.
Hey, let's go to one of these rooms. Who do you want to go to?
Okay, let's.
Since you're not on. See, I would have picked you, but you're not on.
I'm a butt girl, so we need to find somebody with a nice butt.
Well, it's mostly just their face. They don't want to show too much, right? I guess.
Some of them do. It just depends. That one doesn't have a nice butt.
We're just going to have to guess.
Down.
We're going to have to guess who has a nice butt.
There's one. How about sexy just for you?
Sexy just for you. It's in high definition as well.
And she's in HD.
Okay, so I just clicked on that, and the first thing that comes up is a chat box.
Right. That is her topic for the room. No, she's talking.
Okay, sexy just for you. That's her. Okay, so I'm seeing sexy just for you. She's on the cam there, and she's
topless.
She doesn't have a shirt on.
We already got her topless, you guys.
All right, so this is the free chat.
Right, and you see where it says guests have been temporarily muted by the model. The people who aren't paying any money, we don't have to talk to them. We just mute them in our chat rooms.
Meaning they can't chat. They
right.
can't talk.
They can't even.
Do they know they're muted?
Yeah, they know they're muted. See, you know you're muted. You're a guest.
Okay. So I'm one of the cheapies. She seeing me come in, and she was like, oh, God, another one.
I don't even see you come in.
Really?
No, we
so
don't
you,
see
they don't even know I
guests.
exist.
No, we don't see guests on the side because they don't have tokens.
Okay.
They're not even worth the acknowledgement.
So if you want to get past the free part, you go in here and then I'm assuming you give them like a credit card.
Right, and you buy tokens.
Okay.
And then you tip the girls with tokens.
Okay.
They also do webcam shows, and that's usually for an allotted amount. They have private shows on the website, and they charge you by the minute on that one, and we make money based on how long people are in there. There's several different variations of that.
Okay. Like how much are tokens? Do you even know?
They're 10 cents a piece, and the girls make 5 cents on the token.
Okay, so if a guy wants to have a good show, he can come in here and spend what, $20?
Well, actually, for him it'd be $40, but I'd be making 20 of it. 400 tokens is a 10-minute show.
Okay, so
it's $20 for me.
So to get a good private chat, you'd have to be willing to come in and spend $40.
Yeah, if you want
much.
at least 10 minutes. It
Okay.
depends on how long you can, last with yourself, I guess.
Okay. So I mean, do you do like a minute shows? Because I think that's all it would take me.
No.
No. So I couldn't I couldn't for 1 minute.
Well, because I have.
What if I was nice in the chat and I said, "Look, I've only got like a couple dollars. Can you just give me a minute?"
I
please?"
tell you, I work for money checks and commence to ignore you.
So how many guys do you? She left us. She left.
Oh, her web. See, look, and then there you see that button down there. It says next model. Just hit next.
Wait, where's it at? You got to show me.
Right there.
You reach over right in front of me.
Just trying to look at my
What?
butt.
No, I'm
I
not.
see you.
Wait, I don't. Where's it at? I really don't see it. I was just
Down
I was looking
lower.
at something else. Down lower.
Right there.
Right
above
you
your mouse.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, okay. So this just took us to the next one.
See, there's her topic. 50 truth, 50 flash, top or bottom, 250 to friend.
Okay, now I don't
300
understand. What does 50 truth mean?
50 tokens. So basically,
So I'd have to give her 50 tokens to do what?
to ask her a truth question.
Oh, but this is everybody. This is like a tipping thing?
Yes, everybody gets tipped, but that's her personal topic.
So it could be one guy that could give a couple, and then another guy could give a couple, and then she'll...
No. She'll ask whoever gives her 50 tokens, she'll let them ask the question. Now, if she gets... Now, some of them, like, I do a thing that it's usually like 400 tokens to get fully nude.
Okay.
Now, that I will do, it can build up to 400. Nobody has to right off the bat give me.
Oh, okay. So that could be a group effort.
Right, that's a group effort. And you always encourage them. Usually you have regulars that come in, and they're really good because they'll hype your room for you. They'll be in there and they'll be like, y'all need to tip this lady. She's beautiful. Don't you see this? Like, it'll get crazy if you tip her.
So
Like
do you give those guys like free shows?
I don't give them free shows, but sometimes they do get a little bit of a discount.
Yeah.
Some of them help me out. I have one person, and she actually makes my videos for me. She records them. We do Skype shows together. She gets free shows all the time.
I just got a free boob shot.
Yeah, see?
This is a great site. I could just sit here and not do anything.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do.
So how many guys, like, can you give me like just a guesstimation? Like, how many guys get on here and are actually serious about giving you money, and then how many guys are just trying to get a free peek?
Well, you know the difference because the ones who aren't trying to get a free peek are usually premiums. And those are the ones that it goes on a point system. Not only do we get points as cam models, and that's our cam score, but also as customers, they get a score. They get more points the more they tip. So the higher their score, you know you're going to make money off of them.
Okay. So those are the guys that you really, you really are nice to. Yeah, you really kind of,
well,
okay.
I'm nice to everybody.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, I'm super nice to them because I definitely want to see if they'll toss me some of those tips. But I've met a few that don't buy tips at all that ask me, hey, do you do Skype shows? And I'm like, yeah, I do Skype shows.
Yeah.
And they'll pay me through PayPal, so I'll actually have my cash right there. I don't even have to worry about
So you got a little side thing going. You're like, if I go to the mechanic and like I'm saying, how much is it going to cost you to do this? And then the guy's like, here, you just come to my house. I'll do it for half the price. So it's kind of like that.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, can you get in trouble for doing that? Or Maybe not.
Actually, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have told y'all that.
Okay.
But a lot of the girls do it, so.
Okay. I do want to welcome Jasmine to the chat. Jasmine, it's good to see you. And if you're just joining in, we've got Karma with us. She's a webcam model. So if you have any questions, any burning questions for Karma, then feel free to ask them in the chat. She said she will answer anything. And so far, so good. I know James has had a couple of off-the-wall questions, and so has Shar. And hopefully we're learning something. James says I should charge you tokens.
No.
For the advertising.
No.
Can we do a trade?
You can. I'll let you do tokens when you're promoting my brother's band.
Can we do a trade?
We'll get you some free swag.
And we may have your brother on here sometime.
Right. That's what I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're possibly going to do that and have some live acoustic stuff on the show, and that'll be coming up in the future. So that's something. What's the name of their band, real quick?
They are Armed Ideas, and you can check them out on Facebook if you like metal music. They do a little bit of rockabilly too. They're just awesome in general.
Okay, so it's Armed Ideas.
Yes, Armed Ideas.
All right, so hopefully you'll be able to hear some of their stuff on the show before too long. And James is pushing the trade. I don't know. I mean, I figure that's probably worth $150, the advertising that I gave you.
We're trading swag. I'm going to give him some Armed Ideas t-shirts and some beer koozies.
We got Cookie's in the chat. Cookie's my favorite stripper. She is Cookie.
Oh.
Cookie, it's so good to see you. Now, Cookie, I'm not cheating on you. I've got this is a webcam model that I have on the program today. And we did thank you earlier for the peach vodka.
I wanted you to get a hold of her so that you could tell her about my other last job so that maybe she could check into that and get herself a little bit more than what she's making working in a bar.
Possibly. I could get you in touch with Cookie. Matter of fact, Cookie, if you want to come over now,
we can have a stripper and a webcam model.
That would be cool. And then I'll die of a heart attack within 5 minutes, I'm sure. Clinton says, I've asked a question which hasn't been answered, but you dorks love being mean to us geeks. Clinton, I'm so sorry. Sometimes you have to stroke Clinton's ego.
Aww.
If he was in the club and he was complaining, how would you talk to him?
If he was complaining?
Yeah.
Why are you bitching?
Some guys probably like that.
Yeah, some do. I get some weird ones in my webcam room.
Okay, Clinton, I know this is maybe not a good idea, but if you could ask the question again, we'll be happy to answer it. I'm kind of strolling back up looking for it, and I can't find it. But it's not the easiest chat to navigate sometimes. But I'm looking. You don't see it, do you? Looking for Clinton.
No.
No, ask your question again, Clinton, and we'll give it top priority. I'd like to welcome High Five Radio to the chat. And guys, feel free to ask some questions. I bet Cookie could ask you some good questions, too.
Do I like cheese?
Do you like cheese? They actually asked Cookie that, too.
I love cheese.
What's your favorite cheese? They're probably going to ask you that. Queso?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cookie likes her cheese spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of yeah. So that's something that people in the adult entertainment industry have in common as well.
Spicy food, but
spicy
you gotta remember
cheese.
to wash your hands. It's an accident.
So how do you prepare for a webcam show? Like what's your daily routine?
Well,
roll out of bed, get naked, turn the cam on?
No.
Okay.
No. You can't give it all the way for free.
That's true.
So I get up, I shower, shave, whatever I need to do to get myself pretty. I do my hair, I put my makeup on. I get my toys out and set them on my little table that I have. I have a table that's set up for everything. I've got toys over there. I've got my makeup over there in my mirror. I get ready, I do my hair, and then I just sign on. I pick what I want my topic to be that day.
Right.
I write everything down.
So you put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
You don't just get naked.
No.
Okay.
No, I get on there clothed at first. They got to pay me before I get naked.
Okay.
I write down whatever I need to write down. I have like a free incentive for the day's highest tipper.
Seriously, I got $5.
Like
$5, what would that get me?
Cookie, what does $5 get you in a strip club?
Oh, she'd slap me is what she said.
A giggle and a handshake and a walk away.
All right, now here's Clinton's question. He says, what is the most strange request that you've gotten other than what Chris has wanted?
Now, do you want like strange, or do you want like gross strange? Because I got both.
Probably they're going to want both. Let's start with strange.
Okay, my strangest one is probably that the people who want to see my feet all the time. The other day I had a guy that wanted me to paint my toenails on camera. And I thought that was weird, just because like it's a webcam site filled with naked girls and you want to see a girl paint her toes.
You know, I think feet can be attractive, but if I'm looking at a naked woman, I'm not really paying attention to her feet.
Right? No, these guys are all on the feet. That's all they're worried about.
But you know, I found myself like if I'm like person to person with a naked woman, even though she's naked and she knows you're going to be looking, I still try to make eye contact. I think it's just because of my nervous personality. I'm like trying to look up. But I mean, I guess it's okay to look though. I guess it's okay to look though, right?
Yeah, it's okay to look.
I mean, that's why you're there.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Now, and Cookie says, yeah, $5 isn't going to get me a whole lot. She said one of the weirdest things she ever had to do was she had a guy sniff her for 30 minutes in the VIP room.
Right, I heard that the other day.
Yeah. So, okay, so the foot fetish thing is a pretty... How often does that happen on the cam?
A lot. There are a lot of foot fetish people out there.
So if you're going to be on cam for a couple hours, how many of these requests are you going to get?
A couple hours? I at least get 20 or 30 in a day.
Okay, wow. Now, okay, that's compared to... Okay, let me see your feet, 20 or 30. Let me see your ass.
Oh, no, that's way more.
Okay, so...
Could you stand up and turn around? Usually that's what they'll ask.
Okay. So which one's more? Let me see your ass, let me see your boobs.
Usually let me see your ass, because if they get me to the point that I'm topless, then I'm topless, and so they don't have to ask, but I actually have to get up and turn around to show them my butt. Okay,
gotcha. And all this stuff's cool with you. You don't mind. It doesn't embarrass you.
This is my regular job.
How have you ever been embarrassed?
No, I have no shame. I don't know. It's something I was born without.
Nothing embarrasses you.
Not really.
Okay, now what about the gross stuff? You said that there were gross requests too.
Oh my god!
Like what grosses you out?
I've been asked to mess around with a dog before, which was a definite no. Just in case anybody's wondering.
All right, so somebody said, "All right, I'm going to give you $20,000."
No, I'm still not doing it. That's
okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so what's another thing?
I got asked recently to pee in a cup and drink it. And
really?
Yeah.
Okay, what if he'd have cut it off at just pee in the cup?
I would have peed in a cup for the guy.
Yeah?
I'll give him that.
Okay, so how much would it cost to get you to pee in a cup for me?
I don't know. I'd have to think about this. I don't know what to charge for peeing in a cup.
Yeah, I don't know what the going rate for that is either.
$50. Are you trying to pass a drug test?
I've peed in plenty of cups for free, like
friends?
on trips, but not for friends or for on the webcam. But I'm just saying. Okay, so peeing in cups, the foot fetishes, sex with animals, which is a big no-no.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah. Anything else that's like crazy weird?
No, I mean, I can go on about the crazy weird things I hear because it's all the time. No, nobody's asked me to fart, but I have had somebody ask me to use the bathroom number 2.
Wow.
Yeah, while they walk.
They want to see you do that.
Yes, they want to see me. I've had people want me to take the camera in the bathroom with me, and because of the site, even if I wanted to pee in a cup for these people, I can't because it's against regulation. You can't do anything involving body fluids like that.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, can you take the cam in the bathroom with you, turn it around so I can't see you, but let me hear you pee.
Wow, they don't even want to see it, they just want to hear it.
Well, they knew that they couldn't see it. They wanted to see it.
So you could fill up a squirt bottle and just squirt it in the water and they wouldn't know. Yeah? Am I learning your tricks?
No, because I don't do that. Usually I'm like, I'm not taking down my whole setup just to get my laptop and my camera in the bathroom.
Right. Now give them your website again, and give them your name too, so they can find you.
It's myfreecams.com.
Okay, and it's Karma.
It's Karma469. like $4.69.
Right, right. So
that.
I'm sure you chose that on purpose.
Yes,
okay.
I did.
It wasn't just a coincidence.
No, it wasn't.
James says, now I need to check out her site. Goodbye for now, everyone, and nice to meet you.
I'm not on there now.
She's not on right now. And we actually tried to go to her page, but they can't even go look at pictures or anything unless you're on there.
I'm sure that if they explore the page a little bit more, they could probably find me.
Okay, so they could probably find something. I mean, do you have like some really sexy pictures and stuff up on there?
I have a couple pictures on there, but we try not to show too much in the pictures just because you don't want guys doing the...
Yeah, I was scrolling through there when we went just a minute ago and looked, and there were girls like with their boobs hanging out and everything. I mean, just...
Right, but you don't want the guys to get off the, get done with the purpose of being on the site just looking at your profile. You want them to tip you in your room.
Mm-hmm. Now, I had a special request for you, and you said you were going to do it. Normally, when people come into my chat and they're on the show for the first time, and this is your first time in my show, I ask them to put a dorky picture up on my Facebook page. And we've already got a picture of you on my Facebook. I don't know that it's dorky, but I gave Karma a Chris Top Program T-shirt. I know, a lot of you had to pay for it. I know, and I apologize. But she's hot. I'm hoping she'll show me her boobies. But what she's going to do is you're going to actually model the T-shirt for me and then send me the pictures and I'll post them on the page.
Okay.
So that's cool?
Yes, my roomie is going to do that for
Yeah?
me.
So you promise?
I promise.
Don't let me down because I don't get stuff like this all the time. I never get stuff like this.
I will not let you down.
This is like Christmas morning for me.
You've been giving me vodka, though, so you may need to, remind me.
That was actually Cookie.
Send me an email tomorrow. Yes, thank you, Cookie. Your vodka is delicious.
Yeah. Which one did you get?
The peach, the brunette.
The Barnett's. Okay. See, Cookie likes the other one better, so that works.
The Bacardi. Yeah, definitely.
No, the peach, the other peach.
I didn't even try that one.
Yeah. So anyway, well, there's more there if you want to get totally drunk.
I
you can.
Right? The hangover in a bottle.
If you just tuned in, I have a webcam model on the show with me. Porn star, porn actress, adult industry, whatever you want to call it. She's a nice person. Her name's Karma, and she's pretty effing sexy as well. So if you want to ask any questions, feel free to jump in the chat. We're going to take just a quick little break, and we'll come back. We'll probably go for about another maybe 20 minutes or so. So get your questions together. And James, I think you're leaving. It was very nice to meet you. I appreciate you coming into the show. And I've got to ask you this. You've got to go to the Facebook page and post a dorky picture of yourself. Typically this is a dorky show. It's very dork-oriented. It's like a dork safe haven is what I'm saying. So if you're ready to step from the closet and embrace the light of your dorkhood, then you're in the right place. Well, except for maybe today because, we have Carmen on the show.
Oh, you got another question.
Oh, what was the other? Okay, we'll check the other question out before we take a break. Who's your favorite singer?
The lead singer of Deftones. Deftones is my favorite group. I don't remember the guy's name, but I love his voice.
Yeah, you sing? Can you sing?
I can sing a little bit.
You're not
going to con me into singing.
Oh, come on, just sing.
No.
Come on. I'll give you a token.
I haven't been drinking enough.
What if you were on your webcam and I said, all right, I'm going to give you 20 tokens to sing?
Then I would sing.
You would sing?
Yeah, because usually I drink while I'm on my webcam.
So you drink too while you're working?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I do.
Well, you're working from home.
Did I tell you, I get people to pay me to smoke cigarettes online. I mean, that's pretty weird too. They want to watch me smoke
That's like free cigarettes.
Yeah.
Huh.
They also, I don't, can I say this on your show? They tip to take bong rips.
You can go ahead and say it.
They tip me sometimes to take bong rips.
So there you go.
So basically they're paying for my tobacco use out of my tobacco pipe. That's tobacco.
Yeah. How much have you had to drink now?
Not a lot.
Now, I want you to see, why do you guys have to mention Lady? See, I got this thing. I don't know if you know this or not, but Lady Gaga, it kind of makes me...
Give her more shots.
Hang on. Lady, see, you guys do this on... hang on.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, thanks. Can I see your shirt for a second? Thanks. Yeah, got it. Okay. Okay, you are listening to the Chris Top program. You're absolutely positively in the right place. And I'll tell you what, before I take a break. Why don't you take just a minute to do this? If you do a show on Spreaker, go ahead and type the word show into the chat, and we're going to spread the Spreaker love. What I want you to do is click on that person. If they do a show, at least give them one listen. If you like it, that's great. If you don't, then whatever. At least you tried it out one time. So go ahead and spread the Spreaker love.
We're just here to spread that love all around. Spread it around. Spread it around.
All right, we actually have another question for Karma, and this is by Brenda. She wants to know how many toys. I like the way you said that.
Toys.
You're from the South, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. She wants to know how many toys you have. So we'll actually answer that question. I'm assuming you have like an arsenal, and I'm thinking a lot of them probably plug in. You probably have some where you hang from the ceiling, is what I'm guessing. Lots of vibrations and sparks and stuff like that. So I don't know. So we'll ask that question when we come back for sure. But you're absolutely, positively in the right place. This is the Chris Top Program.
This is the Chris Top Program.
Really?
5 deadly terms used by women. Number 1.
Fine. This is the word women use to end an argument when she knows she's right and you need to shut up.
Number 2.
Nothing.
Means something and you need to be worried.
Number 3.
Go ahead.
This is a dare, not permission. Do not do it.
Number 4.
Whatever.
A woman's way of saying screw you.
Number 5.
That's okay.
She is thinking long and hard on how and when you will pay for your mistake. I am the one and only Chris Top, self-proclaimed leader of all dorks.
I'm Chris Top, king of the dorks. That's right.
Yeah, I remember growing up when I was a little kid, my mom was so sweet. She would say things like, thank God, Chris, there's only one of you because you are so very special.
There is only one Easter Bunny, there's only one Jesus Christ, there's only one God, and there's only one Chris Top.
I am the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view.
Actually, that's not true. I live next to a dumpster.
Meow! Shut up, Abby. Keep quiet. Yes, I know. I don't really have an ocean view. I have a view of the local hobo singing around a burning dumpster, but I don't want my fans to know that.
Does Chris Top have a mysterious side, a darker side, if you will? Well, I guess I do. You could compare my life to the Da Vinci Code.
C for Chris Top. H for holy mackerel, it's Chris Top.
Well, I don't know if my show would make sense if you played it backwards, but I do have a few things right in front of your face.
R for really awesome, Chris Top. I for I can't believe, it's Chris Top. S for somebody pinch me, it's Chris Top.
Am I conceited? Am I conceited? No, I'm not.
D for terrific, Chris Top. O as in oh my god, it's Chris Top. And P for party time with me, Chris Top. Oh god.
Well, the ladies do like their Chris Top.
Oh god.
Well, that's it for today, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, life is good.
And I'm gone.
You can either stop in the Chris Top program. Take it from the top.
Welcome back to the Chris Top Program. I am the one and only Chris Top, and I'm being joined today by my good friend Karma. And she is a webcam model. Now, is it okay if I called you a cam girl?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We go by that too.
Yeah. What's the most popular name?
Usually it's cam girl, because I mean we really don't do any modeling.
Well, I mean it sounds better.
I mean, kinda.
Guys know what you're talking
They
about.
all sound better than porn.
Noah, I'd like to welcome you to the chat. Hey, Aaron, it's good to see you. You guys are just in time. We have a female, Karma, from the adult entertainment industry who's on the show today. And it's not the typical dork show. It's really not. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Now, we had one before we took the break. It was, how many toys do you have?
I have 5.
I was expecting like 60 or something.
No. And also, on top of that, I also have customers that are like regulars that I do Skype shows with, and they sometimes send me stuff. Like if they have okay, my last one, for example, this guy had a fetish with seeing Caucasian girls with black men. Mm-hmm. So he bought me a big black dildo.
Now, was it wrapped when you got it?
Yeah, it was all in the packaging and everything.
I've got to ask.
Yes, it was all in the packaging.
Okay, I've just got to ask. Did he want it back after you were done?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
That's like his toy for when I do shows for him. Like, I know that that's the one he wants to use.
Now, would you specifically save that for him, or would you be like...
No, I'll use it whenever, but I know that if I get a Skype show with him, that's what he wants to see.
All right. Now somebody else had another question. Oh, what's the best vibrator? Char, I want to know that.
The rabbit.
What's the rabbit? Is it furry?
No. It's an actual dildo, but it's got the vibrator on the front, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
You didn't bring that with you, did you?
No, mine's broken. I overused it.
Did it, start smoking?
No.
Did it set you on fire?
No. There's beads in it, and these beads rotate.
I'm trying to picture this in my mind, but I'm having a difficult time.
The beads are in the shaft. The beads are in the penis-shaped part in the shaft.
Gotcha.
And they're supposed to swirl and move around. Well, and then there's a vibrator on the front that's shaped like a rabbit.
You didn't lose any beads, did you?
No, I did not lose any beads.
Okay.
I leaned back too far, and I got whatever swirls the beads around. I got it unstuck from the other piece that spins it.
So your rabbit is broken. Wow.
I leaned back too far on it.
Now, Pam says the butterfly's awesome. Do you know what that is?
Is that the one that you can wear it around in your panties and walk around with it on?
I hope you're not asking me that.
No,
because I don't know. Hey, guys, the Twitter's wide open if you want to tweet. If you're not in the chat, feel free to tweet, and you can also leave questions or comments on the Facebook page as well.
I have one, though. I have a vibrator that's a G-spot stimulator, and it's got a butterfly on the front of it.
Where do you get this stuff? Do you order it, or do people just buy? Has all this stuff been bought for you?
I have a double-headed dildo. That's from when I was working as a dancer, and
I have a porn star in my apartment saying words like double-headed dildo. This is amazing. Okay, go ahead.
So I had a double-headed dildo for our 2-girl fantasy shows from dancing. So that's how I ended up with that one.
So you got to take that one home.
Well, that was already
it's like
mine.
The game ball.
I bought it.
Okay.
And that one was mine, and then I bought my butterfly one that I have, and then I think an ex or something bought the rabbit for me.
Right. Is that why he's an ex, because the rabbit was so much better?
Let's not put him on blast like that, but yeah, the rabbit was getting broke out.
You said I could ask you anything. And JT thinks this is a pretty awesome interview. He said he wants to know, is it shaved or is it a landing strip?
It's shaved. The landing strip is so 90s.
That's so 90s. So you're completely bare.
Yes. I look like a prepubescent girl.
So how do you do that? Like, how do you get all the hair off?
Very carefully. I just get in the shower and I shave.
There's no waxing or ripping or anything like that? No. I'm not putting... Would you put wax down there?
No. Exactly.
What was that 40-year-old virgin? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. That's why
I ain't going there.
That's why I'm not waxing my hoo-hoo. No.
That's very flattering, Noah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Erin, she can actually read that herself. You want to flirt with Erin a little bit? You flirt with Erin.
Hi, Erin. Are you trying to flirt with me?
So is that your webcam voice?
You said sex. This is my webcam voice. I talk in my regular voice pretty much. Is this different from my regular voice?
No, you sound the same to me.
I'm maybe I try to...
And JT says shaved is so hot. He says, ever heard of the dual-headed dolphin dildo?
No, but that sounds cool, and I want one that says, ee.
Now, do you have a lot of sexy clothes? Do you have, costumes? Can you be say, if I came into your chat and I wanted a dirty cop, could you do a dirty cop?
I can't do a dirty cop. I can do a schoolgirl, and I can do a crazy looking rocker chick.
Yeah.
And I also have I made an outfit out of my friend's army fatigues that she gave me.
Well, that could be hot.
And so it's an army girl outfit, but it's nothing that army girls would get to actually wear.
So, so it's mainly going to consist of sexy panties, bras, kind of thing, or.
When I start out, I get on there. Usually, I wear a t-shirt and a pair of panties. Mm-hmm. Just something cute.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get stripped down too fast. That's part of it. You get them to tip you to take off certain items of clothing. Until eventually you're naked.
Okay.
And then they can sit there and watch you naked. If they want a private show, they can see more.
What's more?
Diddling yourself.
Diddling.
Diddling.
Are you a frequent diddler during the day?
Yes.
Now, do you still enjoy it, or do you? Well, I probably shouldn't ask those questions. You might have some customers that are listening. I was going to ask, do you fake it?
When I use the double-headed dildo and those ones that don't vibrate, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta fake it with those. Otherwise, I'm dude, I'm on a webcam doing this.
Okay, I've already made my mind up. I'm going to have to mark this show as being explicit. So, you want to give me a good fake one real quick?
Oh my gosh.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and sometimes they want you to say their name. You got to throw that in there too. No, I'm not going to do it for you.
You knew what I was going to ask, didn't you?
It's because I'm sitting across from you. I'm not going to do it. Debit or credit? I take PayPal.
Wow. I can't catch my... Okay. Okay. That was really good. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom in a second. You're going to have to finish the show. I can't. Okay. So you do all of your webcam shows on the site that's... What's it called again?
myfreecams.com.
myfreecams.com. So they can go there and they can search Karma, Karma 469.
Yes.
The numbers.
And
okay.
They'll find me.
And they'll find you. So if they're curious, they can even hang out in the free chat just to kind of get a feel for it first.
Right.
Yeah, and then if they want to dump some cash in, then they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So JT says he's good with even fake. He says even fake is hot.
I mean, yeah, because it didn't sound that fake, did it?
Well, I don't know. You might need to do it again. Just so...
It doesn't sound that fake. I know what I sound like during sex.
All right. So if you have any questions for Karma, come on over. So are you good karma or bad karma?
It depends.
Depends on what they want, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on how they're treating me. I do have some guys that like me to be mean to them.
What do you mean?
I have one guy, he likes to get stuff off of my Amazon wish list for me.
Whoa. You have an Amazon wish list.
Right, and it's posted on my page. You can, if you don't have the money for tips, if you just appreciate my services and you want to go buy me something from Amazon, there's a link to my Amazon wish list.
So what do you have, do you have your favorite books?
Yeah, actually, and I have a juicer on there, and I've got a nice knife set, towels,
Well, you mean like a real
bedding.
juicer?
Yeah.
This isn't just stuff that you're going to use on your show. This is legitimate stuff.
I have legit stuff that I want for my house.
Well, just for kicks, do you ever put a car on there, or can you put a car on there?
I wonder.
Like a brand new car.
Amazon sells cars. I would put that on there if I could.
Be kind of because you never know.
I put gift cards on there though, and I mean that they can pick the amount. I suggest
nice.
$500.
Nice. $500 is the suggestion if you want to do that. So you have the Amazon wish list. Then you can get tipped by tokens. Is there any other way that you get any kind of compensation?
Just the PayPal. That's my other way. Some people like to do MoneyGrams, but that's one of those things. It's already got to be a steady customer that you trust that they're actually going to send you the money.
Okay, so if I promised you I was going to send you $100.
I've known you long enough that I'd be like, okay, Chris would actually send me my MoneyGram.
You know where to find me, so I guess I don't.
I'm like, yeah, I know where you live. I will come get.
Right.
Oh, what was your question?
There's no telling. I know Jazz asked you if you like cheese earlier. She asked you your favorite singer. You answered that one, and beyond that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Now, do you have regulars that come? Like when you say regular, is that like an everyday thing, or is that once a week they stop by, or what?
I have a few people that usually I talk to them at least once a day.
Wow. So they're not really. What brings them back? Is it your personality, or is it, you being naked?
I think it's a compulsion to masturbate, but it could be my personality too.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. I wasn't expecting to get flirted with when I had an adult film star on the show, but thank you. I do appreciate that. I don't know if Noah's a man or a woman, but either way, it's flattering, and I do appreciate you. Aaron said hi again.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh my gosh, I'm really sweating. I really don't know what it is. Now, go ahead and think of some more questions. If you have anything you want to ask, we'll probably wrap things up here in about 5 minutes or so, unless you guys get some more questions rolling. But this has been fun. Would you ever come back again?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. So we might try to have you back in again sometime. But we'll get your brother in hopefully before that, and then we'll do an interview and maybe get some live music going and that kind of thing. Clinton wants to know what kind of books do you like to read?
I like classics. That really is my favorite. I'm trying to get my way through the Divine Comedy right now. But I really like Anne Rice. And just anything in that genre. I just love books. I like to read. I know most people are like, wow, a smart stripper, smart webcam model, and they're amazed. But yeah.
Well, you have a plan though. You have goals. You have an out.
Right. I'm in school, so
yeah. Yeah. So what is it you're going to eventually end up doing?
I shall be a doctor.
Nice.
I'll get to talk to compulsive masturbators and help them work through that.
I don't think you'll help. I think you'll make it worse. I'm just guessing. Have you ever had a sexual fight with bubble wrap?
No, but that sounds awesome, and thank you for the idea.
Cookie, I couldn't agree more.
Yes, Cookie, I would love to meet you.
I couldn't agree. See, and you guys should actually do it naked. I mean, just for fun. I wouldn't even look. And Cookie says that all three of us should hang out and do a show one day. And I think that's an amazing idea. I really, really do. I'm getting uncomfortable. I really, really am. Are you hot? I'm hot.
We're making him fidget.
I'm really hot. Yeah, I'm fidgeting. And I normally don't fidget on my own show. I really, really don't. I really don't. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, if you've never listened to the program before, I play these tunes every single show, just because they're so important to me. This was actually a quick little song written just for me by my good buddy Belgium Tim, and it's the WABA song, and it's WABA stands for Working on Being Awesome. And I would explain it, but most of you know what that means. But it's sort of the dork national anthem. So if you're a dork, go ahead and place your hand over your heart. And I want you to say this. I want you to say, I'm a dork, I'm proud, and I'm hip. And we're going to follow this up with the Wabba rap that was written just for me by my good buddy Big N.
Working on being awesome every day. I'm working on being awesome every day. W-O-B-A-W-O-B yeah, I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not really awesome to this day, but I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not awesome today, but I'll be one day.
Yeah, Big N in the building, representing the dorks. Dorks of the world unite, y'all. Yeah. Hey there, everybody, I got something to say. This guy right over there is Wabba every single day. Okay, what is Wabba?
It gets so creepy cold thing.
No, dude, it's just a little dork singing. Well, W is working, O is on it, B is being, and A is for awesome, and that's the dork saying. I'm already awesome, but that's okay, cause Mr. Chris Top is too, but he just doesn't know it. And so are all of you, from here on to the far. And just so you know, life is good and I'm gone.
You know, Clinton says, I'm a geek, which means that I'm totally awesome. Lisa, sometimes it's better late than never. I'm just glad that you're here. And you can always go back and listen to the beginning of the show. And Pam asked me a question. Pam, why do you ask me stuff like that? You know, I get uncomfortable when you ask these types of things. Seriously, and I think I already did, honestly. And thank you, Shar. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And anyway, well, it's been a fun show. I mean, do you have anything else that you want to mention or talk about, or are there any weird things that you didn't mention in the conversation, and I want you to go ahead and promote your show again before we leave too.
My whole job is strange. I get the weirdness every day. So.
Yeah. Are you immune to it now, though?
Kind of.
Does it even faze you now?
Not really. Because, I've had people, do you think that's weird? And I'm like, no, not really. I guess to each his own.
So they're trying to get something out of you. Like, they want you to say, I'm freaked out.
Probably some of them probably do want to see if they can get a rise out of me. And they probably are just going for shock factor. And they don't really want whatever it was that they asked.
So if I came into your chat and I said, hey, baby, just like that, would that turn you on?
No.
Not even a little bit?
I'd act like it did, though.
Yeah, well, you would?
Just to get tips, yeah.
What if I did like a little, hey, baby?
How would I see you?
Well, I'd have my cam on. I'd be like, I'd do the head nod too. I'd be like,
but like I have to hit yes to view your cam first.
I'd be like, you better turn that cam up, baby.
Oh. I'd be like, would you tip me to turn your webcam on? Because I don't watch unless you're paying.
So if I came in and I was wearing a football helmet and flippers, and I said, hey, do you have an egg beater? I
would laugh and laugh and laugh. I'd ask you what the egg beater was for.
It's the question we all want to ask, but don't have the balls. I don't know what question that is. I have no idea. But thank you guys so much, really, for joining the chat and putting up with me and being so nice to Karma. I mean, she may be in the adult film business, or the adult business, entertainment business, but
I'm a lady, damn it.
She's still a really sweet person. She really is, and it's cool that you guys actually got a chance to meet her and get to know her a little bit. And I'm sure that if you have the time, I mean, even if you just jump in the free chat just for a minute, just out of curiosity, maybe to check her show out. How do they get there again?
It's myfreecams.com. And I'm on every day of the week. And it's Karma469.
So do you have like specific times you're on, or is it just kind of random?
Usually get on around noon, because that's about the time that I get up.
Right, gotcha. Now, from noon until how long?
Oh, until I get sick of it, which is usually at night sometimes, probably 7 or 8.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah.
What did you call it? Diddling yourself?
Yes, diddling myself.
Yeah.
My roommate comes in and he's like, sometimes I'll be set up in the living room. He'll be like, what are you doing? Are you diddling yourself again in the living room? Why are you in here?
Do you ever diddle yourself for fun?
No.
Afterwards? No, you're done.
No, not.
You're done diddling.
By that time, I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to see.
You're diddled out.
Penis. I think I go full lesbian when I'm not on my webcam sometimes. So I'm like, I don't even want to talk to boys.
Pam says, I'm a nice person also. I just type like an asshole.
I don't have one.
I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not in the adult entertainment industry myself, so I'm not going to answer that. But I appreciate the thought, though. I do. I really do. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's a show. And I do appreciate you guys for listening. If you tuned in late, make sure you go back to the very beginning. Well, real quick, we could kind of look at some of this stuff. I did pull it up.
Am I diddling what?
No. Are you diddling yourself now?
No.
No. Like, how long would... okay, so for you to enjoy a good diddle, like, how long would you have to, like, stay away from the webcam before you would actually want to diddle?
It's like a couple days.
Just a couple of days?
Yeah.
I figured you were going to, like, say, like, 3 weeks or something.
No, usually it's like a couple days.
No, okay.
Otherwise, I'm like, yeah. I've had people tell me you're asexual when you're not on your webcam, and I'm like, why? And they're like, you don't care, do you? I'm like, no, I don't get pretty if I'm not getting on a webcam. I just sit around in my sweatpants.
Noah says he doesn't want this to end. He says he loves you, and he says he'll see you tonight.
I won't be on my webcam until Monday.
So you're taking Sunday off?
Yes, tomorrow is going to be my day of rest.
So you take every Sunday off, or just no, just this one?
No, I had a crazy weekend.
I bet you have a crazy weekend every week.
It's time for sleep tomorrow.
I don't know what this is. Just some stuff. Do you ever complain? This is like one of those no-nos that you shouldn't do. Do you ever get in your chat and just complain about stuff?
When my electricity was cut off, I actually did tell, like, people in my room were like, oh, are you going to be on later tonight? And I was like, no, I don't have any power, so I can only do shows during daylight hours.
Okay, so you were like a complainer that day. Did you see like your was it discouraging people, or were they like
actually,
giving you more?
They helped me get my lights turned back on.
Oh, sweet.
Because I'm sweet. You have to know how to complain. You can't just whine.
Okay. So, not knowing your limits. So, if you put in your title, I love anal.
I would never do that because I hate anal.
That's just something. Okay. Actually, that's a good. So, what are things you don't like? That's
actually on my banner on my profile.
Yeah.
Is one of the things that says I do not do anal and I do not meet cammers because I'm not an escort. I'm a cam model.
Okay. So, what if somebody offered you a lot of money?
I still wouldn't do it just because...
Like a lot of money?
No, safety issues. Safety reasons, I wouldn't do it.
What if it was like something little? She's thinking.
Safety issues.
She's thinking, no?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm like,
I don't want to insult the people that patron those sites, so...
Now, what about is your room pretty well lit? Do you have a good camera? I mean, is it a pretty good quality?
Yeah, I have an HD camera.
Okay,
All
sweet.
my stuff is in HD, and my house is very, very open. Like, we have lots of windows, so that's most of my lighting, but I also have lamps for when it's nighttime.
Now, how do you take care of yourself? Because you're obviously in good shape. Are you just naturally in good shape, or do you work out, or what do you do?
I regularly forget to eat, like it slips my mind, and I don't remember. And I drink lots of water. Mm-hmm. And, to counteract all the alcohol.
Right.
I smoke THC because I think it's a natural plant and it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. I work out some. I do leg lifts so my butt will get bigger.
Yeah.
And I walk a lot.
Right,
That's about it.
Are you pretty... What feature do you have, like, on your body that you're most proud of?
Probably my boobies, because they're real.
Your boobies?
And everybody's like, those are awesome, and they're real. Finally, a real one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those girls on those campsites have fake ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're used to seeing that.
Right. It makes it harder for the real girls, I guess.
No, because guys prefer the real ones.
I think I do. Too.
Like fake boobies. You got fake boobies. I hate to tell you, but your insecurity is showing.
See, I never thought about it like that. So this is some good advice. Not being in front of your camera when your free chat room is open. So are you always like in front of your camera? You're ready. You're there and ready to entertain all the time.
I try to be as much as possible because that is a really good point. Like if somebody just wanders into your room and all they see is your chair sitting there, they're not going to sit there for 2 minutes until you come back.
Yeah, I'm not into chairs.
Yeah, like
right.
I mean, I'm sure some of those guys are into chairs. There's some weird ones out there. One guy wanted me to wear a diaper. So who knows?
Pam wants to know if I use the site. I'd never been to the site until she showed it to me today. That was my first time on there ever. They're not going to believe that.
I know. Like, no, he's really not one of my regulars on my show.
Well, have I ever been to one of your shows?
No, you've not been to any of my shows.
See there? See? I just know how to meet the women, that's all. Well, okay, so I guess we're going to go ahead and end the show now. I think we're finally done. But I really do appreciate all of you guys that come into the chat. Whether you come into the chat, whether you listen on another site, if you listen to the podcast later on, I do appreciate all of you, and I don't take any of you for granted. Because there are a million other things that you could do, but you choose to listen to me, and that really makes me feel good. It really does. So until I broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good It's extra good today. It really is. And I'm gone.
Is it over yet?
Completely over. You have been exposed to the Chris Top program.
Yeah, okay, are we done? I really gotta get a life.
Now, if you listen to my show at all, you know that once I play the outro, I always come back, and that's for the people that are here and they know how I am, and it's for the people that really love the show and they know what's going on. I think it was an interesting show. I mean, I had a really I do love I do. I promise I do. Lisa says that we should do a late night show tonight. I don't know.
2 people telling you to do a late night show.
I used to do a late night show. It was called Wingman, and it was sort of my perspective on how to be a good wingman. And I don't know. You could just imagine the disaster that was. But I mean, we had a pretty big following. It went really well. But I just can't. I'm not wired that way to do that kind of show all the time. So I couldn't do it. Now you could do something like that and get away with it.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna I hang out with enough guys I can give other guys tips from a girl's perspective?
See, that would be perfect. See, the best wingman for a guy would be a chick, because if a guy walks into a bar and he's got a hot chick with him, it doesn't get any better than that, because the girls see the hot chick with the guy and they're like, what did he do? How did he get her? If he's got her, then he must, And then when you work with him and try to get it's perfect. It's beautiful.
Right.
And I think the best wingmen are lesbians. I'm telling you that's why I have lesbian friends.
I don't know. I'm not a lesbian. I pull some pretty cute girls for my guy friends.
Now, you say you're not a lesbian. Now Cookie is bisexual.
Yes, I am bisexual.
You are bisexual. That's pretty hot. So, have you been with another woman?
Yes, I have.
Like, how many times?
Just with a girl?
Yeah.
About 4.
About 4 times?
Yeah.
Do you have pictures?
No.
Damn it.
I don't have any pictures.
Okay, so but you've done like I'm guessing, because you said just with a girl.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming like group situations.
But 3 of us.
3.
3. It's a threesome.
So 2 girls and a guy and a lucky guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. So I'm not even going to ask any details because I can't even handle it. I really can't. Pam's getting out of here. Pam, thank you so much for stopping by. Chris, just do another show tonight. It doesn't have to be dirty, please. I'll tell you what, Lisa, I'm going to have a little free time tomorrow. I plan on being pretty lazy. Tomorrow's laundry day for me, so I might get back on and do another show tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I would love to get back on and hang out with you guys tomorrow. It does. It makes my day. I just don't always have the time to do it. But thank you for being on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Because I mention, interviews to people off and on, not all the time, but just off and on, and people a lot of times are like, yeah, I'll do it, I'd love to do it, and then, you just don't ever really talk about it again. They don't, but you came through for me, and that's really, really cool, and I do appreciate that. And watch the Facebook page, please, because Karma's gonna model one of the Chris Top Program t-shirts on the page. And I think I'm supposed to give her another one because you're going to rip it up and do some stuff to it.
Yes. I'm going to make a swag shirt.
You're going to make what's a swag shirt? See, I'm not cool. I don't know what a swag shirt is.
Didn't I show... Well, swag, like stuff you get for going to a concert. The t-shirts and stuff like that.
Is there different kinds of swag? Because am I saying it right?
Yeah, swag.
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 It's not swag.
No, it's swag.
Is swag a word?
Swag?
Swag?
Yeah, I got swag. Yeah, you got a job at McDonald's too, but that swag is the new word.
Swag's not cool.
I mean, it is cool, but not if you're an adult.
Okay, so I can't walk around like me and be like,
I got swag.
I got swag.
They're gonna be like, you work at McDonald's too, don't you?
Like, what up, home slice? I got swag.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work for me?
That.
Would it work for me?
I don't know.
So if I said I got swag,
they're gonna be like, okay, give me some.
So what would I give them? That's right. That's what I'm confused.
You have to give them one of your t-shirts because that's your swag.
Okay, that's my swag.
Yeah.
So it's already
stuff that you give away to promote yourself.
Oh, okay.
Like my
so
brother's band has like beer koozies and bumper stickers and T-shirts and such. That's their swag.
Maybe I need a beer koozie too.
I don't even use my beer koozies.
You don't use your beer koozies?
No, but I have a million of them littering my room.
Yeah. Shar says I should leave that to the strippers.
Yeah, leave the swag to the strippers.
Thank you guys. We had a lot of fun, and I think it was a pretty good interview. I don't think I stumbled over my words too much. It's kind of difficult sometimes though when I have.
You're forced to drink vodka,
right? And well, you're very pretty too, and it's it's just anyway. Thank you guys for listening, and I really do appreciate you. Oh, and I want to play this real quick in case you missed the Wingman show. I'm going to give you this.
I take my title of wingman very seriously. What kind of bro would I be if I didn't make sure my buddy got laid? Sure, you need your friends, but your life depends on your wingman. Some people say I'm the world's best wingman. Nah, I just care about my buddy's penis.
Anyway, that's one of the Wingman ads that we used to have. It was a lot of fun. It really was. But that's it. Until I broadcast again, please remember, life is good, and I'm gone.
Here at the Chris Top program, we're always taking steps to make the show multicultural, because we have to remember this is the internet.
I'm working on being awesome.
AKA Waba.
Dorks of the world, unite.
That was sweet. Now try something in Irish.
Be a good carja. This mission Rory McQueer os Loch Orman in Ireland. Agus anish tato agest or on Chris Top Show or www.spreaker.com.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of that. Go ahead and try the other thing we talked about.
Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
That was really beautiful. It really was.